Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to our debate on rage rooms, unleashing the power of cathartic chaos. Today, we are here to explore the idea that rage rooms are a beneficial outlet for releasing pent-up emotions. We will be hearing arguments from both sides to better understand this rising phenomenon. Without further ado, let's begin with Jane, who will be presenting the case in favor of rage rooms. Following Jane, Adam will present his opposing views on the same topic. Let's dive into this fascinating discussion on whether rage rooms are good or not. Jane, the floor is yours.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's quite a pleasure to be here today to debate the benefits of rage rooms. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Why on earth would we want to encourage people to smash things in a controlled environment? Well, let me tell you, rage rooms provide a unique outlet for stress relief, and they can actually be quite therapeutic. First and foremost, rage rooms serve as an excellent stress release valve. In today's fast-paced, hyper-connected world, we all experience some level of stress. Sometimes, we just need a healthy outlet to release that pent-up frustration. By allowing individuals to vent their anger and frustration in a controlled environment, rage rooms provide a safe and controlled space for people to let loose without causing harm to themselves or others. Furthermore, rage rooms can help individuals manage their emotional well-being. This cathartic activity can help improve mental health by reducing anxiety and providing a sense of empowerment. In fact, studies have shown that physical activities such as breaking or smashing objects can stimulate the release of endorphins, the body's natural mood-boosting chemicals. But don't just take my word for it. According to Dr. Ryan Nainstein, a plastic surgeon and medical director at NYC Surgical Associates, engaging in activities that elicit the release of adrenaline, such as smashing objects, can be cathartic and can promote stress relief. Rage rooms can also serve as a unique bonding experience. Instead of allowing anger to divide people, why not use it as a tool to bring them together? Friends, couples, or even colleagues can visit a rage room and have a blast smashing objects while building connections and fostering teamwork. It's a great alternative to traditional team-building exercises. Lastly, rage rooms can also contribute to the economy by creating jobs and generating revenue. Opening a rage room establishment requires hiring staff, purchasing and maintaining equipment, and renting out a space. It can provide employment opportunities, particularly for younger individuals who may find it difficult to secure traditional jobs. In conclusion, rage rooms can provide a much-needed release for stress and frustration, contribute to mental well-being, foster bonding experiences, and even boost the economy. So why not embrace the occasional opportunity for controlled destruction? Let's channel our inner Hulk and smash our way to a more relaxed and connected society. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, today I stand before you to argue against the notion that rage rooms are good. While the idea of releasing pent-up frustration in a controlled environment might seem appealing to some, I believe that indulging in anger and aggression is not a healthy or productive approach to dealing with stress. Let us first consider the potential dangers that rage rooms present. While proponents argue that these spaces provide a safe outlet for anger, there is always a risk of participants escalating their aggression. Studies have shown that engaging in violent or aggressive behavior can actually reinforce these tendencies, making individuals more likely to resort to violence in future situations. This not only poses a danger to the participants themselves, but also to society at large. Furthermore, the temporary relief gained from smashing objects in a rage room does nothing to address the underlying causes of anger and stress. Rather than facing and resolving our problems or seeking healthier coping mechanisms, rage rooms simply offer a temporary escape. This does not promote personal growth or emotional well-being. Additionally, there are ethical concerns surrounding rage rooms. By paying to destroy objects, we are perpetuating a society built on consumption and waste. Instead of finding constructive solutions to stress, we are encouraging the destructive urge to discard and replace. This is not a sustainable or responsible way to deal with our emotions. It is also worth mentioning the potential for misuse of rage rooms. While they may have been initially designed as a therapeutic outlet, they may inadvertently provide a platform for individuals to act on violent impulses. It is essential to consider the risks associated with providing a space where anger is promoted and endorsed, potentially normalizing aggressive behavior. In conclusion, rage rooms may offer a temporary release for anger, but they do not address the root causes of stress, perpetuate violence, and present ethical concerns. Rather than encouraging aggression, we should be promoting healthier ways to manage and resolve our emotions. Thank you. Note, the above response is a fictional representation and does not reflect the personal beliefs or opinions of the AI language model.
Adam, while I understand your concerns, let's consider the benefit of providing a controlled environment for people to safely release their anger. What would you propose as an alternative to rage rooms for individuals who need a physical outlet to manage their stress and frustrations?
Thank you for your question, Jane. Instead of rage rooms, individuals can engage in alternative stress relief activities like exercise, mindfulness practices, or speaking with a therapist. These approaches have been proven to be effective in managing stress and anger, promoting long-term well-being. According to a study by the American Psychological Association, regular exercise has been shown to reduce stress levels by up to 20%.
While exercise and mindfulness practices are indeed effective ways to manage stress, they may not always provide the immediate release that some individuals need. Rage rooms offer an immediate outlet for intense emotions that can be difficult to replicate with traditional stress relief activities. How do you suggest we address the need for an immediate release of anger and frustration?
Thank you for your counterpoint, Jane. While immediate release of anger and frustration may be appealing, it is important to prioritize long-term mental and emotional well-being. Instead of seeking immediate gratification through destructive outlets like rage rooms, individuals can benefit from seeking professional help, such as counseling or therapy, to develop healthier coping mechanisms and address the root causes of their anger. This approach can lead to lasting personal growth and emotional resilience. Let's shift our focus to the potential reinforcement of violent behavior that rage rooms may inadvertently promote. Studies have indicated that engaging in violent or aggressive behavior can reinforce these tendencies, making individuals more likely to resort to violence in the future. How can we justify endorsing an activity that potentially reinforces harmful behavior patterns and contributes to a society already plagued by violence?
While there may be concerns about the potential reinforcement of violence, it is important to note that rage rooms provide a controlled environment for venting emotions. Studies have also shown that expressing anger in non-aggressive ways, such as in a rage room, can actually reduce aggressive behavior in the long term. For example, a study published in the Journal of Aggression, Maltreatment and Trauma found that engaging in aggressive activities without negative consequences resulted in a decrease in aggressive behavior.
Let's consider the ethical concerns surrounding rage rooms and their contribution to a throwaway culture that perpetuates wastefulness and excess. By indulging in destructive behavior and encouraging the disposal of objects, rage rooms perpetuate a mindset that is detrimental to environmental sustainability. How can we justify promoting an activity that goes against the principles of responsible consumption and environmental stewardship?
While it's true that rage rooms involve the destruction of objects, it's important to note that these objects are often sourced from salvage yards, thrift stores, or donated items that would have otherwise ended up in landfills. By repurposing these objects, rage rooms can actually be seen as a form of upcycling, reducing waste and prolonging the lifespan of items. Additionally, rage rooms can contribute to the economy and job creation.
Great debate. Please wrap up and argue your closings.
While I understand the ethical concerns raised, it is important to view rage rooms in the context of their purpose. They provide a controlled environment for stress release and emotional catharsis without causing harm to oneself or others. As Dr. Elena Raj, a clinical psychologist, states, rage rooms offer a temporary and controlled escape valve for strong emotions, allowing individuals to release built-up frustration and anger in a safe and non-destructive manner. Rage rooms can coexist with responsible consumption and environmental stewardship, as they often repurpose objects that would have otherwise been discarded, contributing to waste reduction. Now, let's address a new point of contention, the potential normalization of aggression and violent behavior. Some argue that rage rooms may inadvertently promote aggression and lead to a society desensitized to violence. However, it is crucial to recognize the distinction between controlled and cathartic experiences in a rage room and real-life situations. Researchers, like Dr. John W. Walsh, a clinical psychologist, assert that engaging in controlled activities that simulate aggression, such as smashing objects in a rage room, does not directly translate to increased violence in real-world scenarios. By providing a designated space for the release of emotions, rage rooms actually help individuals channel and manage their aggression in a controlled and healthy way. So, while there may be valid concerns surrounding rage rooms, their benefits in terms of stress relief, emotional well-being, and bonding experiences cannot be disregarded. through a balanced approach that emphasizes responsible use, environmental considerations, and the understanding of the distinction between simulated aggression and real-life behavior. Rage rooms can continue to offer a unique and valuable outlet in our complex and challenging world today. Thank you. Note: the above response is a fictional representation and does not reflect the personal beliefs or opinions of the AI language model.
Thank you, Jane, for your perspective. While I appreciate your arguments, I firmly believe that rage rooms fail to provide a truly beneficial solution for managing stress and frustration. They pose risks of reinforcing violent behavior, contribute to a throwaway culture, and normalize aggression. Instead of seeking instant gratification through these rooms, let us focus on promoting long-term well-being through healthier coping mechanisms such as exercise, mindfulness, and therapy. As philosopher Ralph Waldo Emerson said, "For every minute you are angry, you lose 60 seconds of happiness." Let us choose a path that leads to genuine healing and growth instead of temporary release.
Ladies and gentlemen, we have reached the conclusion of our debate on rage rooms, unleashing the power of cathartic chaos. The arguments presented by both Jane and Adam have shed light on the topic of whether rage rooms are a beneficial outlet for releasing pent-up emotions or not. After careful consideration, it is clear that Jane has made a compelling case in favor of rage rooms, earning her 1 point. On the other hand, Adam's opposing arguments failed to persuade the audience, resulting in 0 points for him. In evaluating the debate, it is important to note that Jane provided strong evidence highlighting the potential benefits of rage rooms, emphasizing the positive impact they can have on mental well-being and stress reduction. Her argument was well-structured, backed by research and personal anecdotes, making a convincing case. Adam, though presenting opposing views, failed to provide substantial evidence to support his claims. While he raised valid concerns about potential negative effects, a lack of substantiation weakened his argument. Hence, based on the points accumulated, it is evident that Jane emerges as the winner of this debate, securing a victory by a margin of 1 point. We applaud both debaters for their eloquence and thoughtful insights on this intriguing topic.